whenever I have diarrhea, like at home, I'm just like, this is a joke, but I do feel like it is a little bit of a cleanse where I'm like, well, you're getting something bad out. And also there's probably other stuff in there that we could go ahead and lose.
Yeah.
Like, let's make me feel as though we've taken whiteout to the whole canvas.
And whiteout is a cleaning agent, as we all know. It cleans stuff.
That's my sunscreen when I go out. I just white out.
That would probably work to some extent. Being the host of a podcast is hard.
Yeah.
There's a lot I have to say. Like I have to say,
and you have no choice but to do it.
I mean,
if you're a stand-up comic,
you literally have to be doing
host
this.
A show.
You have to say, welcome to Sorry What. You have to say, please call. The number is 516-900-4619. You have to welcome the guest. You have to act like you're excited that Rory Scovel's here.
I know.
Welcome, Rory Scovel. Also, Charlie's here.
Charlie.
And we have started.
Oh, God. I didn't know that. Great. Hi.
I thought that was kind of like a fun, naturalistic. Turn it on.
I'm such a fraud. Hi.
You're a flaming homosexual, and then when you turn it on, you're
cameras off, and I'm immediately just back in, just sitting here, depressed about life in the world.
Other than being depressed about life in the world, how are you?
I think I'm good. I think I live in constant
Charlie's
fear.
staring right
and Charlie,
at
because he loves these questions.
Charlie's in studio with us. Charlie is a dog.
Yeah, and he's not. None of us know him. He wandered in here.
Yeah,
And now he's just a part of this. And God, he's so in love with me the way he just.
He is so cute.
I have to say, I don't know a lot about dogs. I had a dog as a kid that I vaguely remember. Oh, he doesn't like that.
He also matches the carpet perfectly, which is such a fun feature of Charlie.
I had a dog as a kid that I vaguely remember. And then I had a dog that we had for like a few months. And then him, but he's kind of the first dog I've had where I've understood the bond that a dog sort of bestows upon you, where you go, oh, this is what it means for a dog to sort of choose you to be like their person. Not that he hasn't sort of chosen my wife the same way.
Sure.
But I've never had that before where I go, oh, you're like a kid. You're like my kid.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So it's fun. It's kind of, it's cool.
Your kid chose you. Hey.
Yeah. Hey, bud.
And Charlie, if you want to choose me, feel free.
Yeah,
I'm right here.
He's so chill. He
ready to
smiles.
be chosen.
He's awesome. He's great.
Oh my God.
How are you? How are you doing?
Okay, so I am starving.
Yep.
I think I'm over caffeinated. I'm tired, but I'm wired. I feel like they both invented and ruined that expression for me. Tired but wired or something.
I've never even heard it.
It was like on Twitter, I think, for a while. Like it was like it was like a prompt or something. But
is it just like it's basically just about coffee?
It would be like two pictures, I think. It would be like tired, and then it'd be a picture of you tired, and then wired. It'd be a picture of you wired. I don't fully know.
Yeah.
I just only kind of peripherally saw it, and as soon as I saw it, I went, "Oh, that's great." But then I also went, "Well, now it's ruined, and I hate it."
Yeah, we do like things that rhyme. When you say you're starving, are you just opting to not fulfill that? Like,
I guess so. I guess I did opt that.
Because a mistake I make a lot of times. And I do think this is a mistake. I love coffee. I get up and I do coffee a lot, and then I read that you shouldn't have coffee until you have something in your stomach because it causes your nervous system to deregulate or whatever. And this is all Instagram knowledge, which you take with a grain of salt. But I do think that does probably make sense.
When people say nervous system, is that related to nerve pain?
I don't think so, but I don't know.
It's different, right?
I think it's different. Yeah. I think
There's
our
a lot
nervous
of
system
nerves.
is kind of our... Yeah.
You got a lot of nerve. That's what they mean when they say that.
And when someone says that, you're like, yeah, we all do.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think there's millions of them.
Yeah, we have so many, actually. It's kind of insane. It's really insane. But I think that's true. And when I do that, I always am like shaky. Man, I got to say, I don't do Starbucks anymore. I don't like Starbucks. And it's not from a place of I dislike corporate stuff, even though there is a little bit of that.
Yeah.
But I can tell, like, I've had really good coffee, like legit, someone who prepared it cared about it and been like, man, this tastes great. Man, I feel good. And yes, it is caffeine. But then I've had Starbucks coffee and I've been like, man, I feel like I just did a little bit too much of a drug I usually like. And now I can't enjoy it because I'm just like, I'm at a different vibration.
Oh, yeah.
I mean literally, like kind of like notably going, oh, I vibrate. We are all.
Yeah. Suddenly you're
We
like
are all
really,
energies.
you're like keenly aware of the space between your atoms. You're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is terrifying.
yeah. I've started to I make coffee at home. I've started to mix decaf beans into the beans.
I think that's
because
smart.
I want to drink more of it, and then if I do, I will be shadow boxing. I'm at home like
Jared, you
plotting.
in there? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, it's bad. It really is crazy. It's
That's
like,
a smart move. That's a good call. That's
Yeah.
like I used to go to the dispensary back when you had to have the medicinal card.
Yeah.
I would go to
Oh
the
my
dispensary.
God.
Remember
How
it?
quaint.
And it wasn't even that long ago. I would be like, your bottom shelf swag.
Yeah.
Give me that, because I can smoke a whole joint of that and not think I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I don't need your top shelf. This is the best pot you can get. I don't need that. Give me the bottom. It's gonna give me a fun little ride, but I could still function. I can still talk to people and not be paranoid of every choice I make.
It's so crazy how strong weed is. And
Yeah.
I mean, have you tried a mushroom chocolate?
No, I don't remember the last time I did a full trip, but I do some microdose every now and then.
Yeah.
And when I have done mushrooms, it was like a mushroom chocolate that someone had made.
Yeah.
But
Someone made?
Well, this was back before, which I think this is new. I think it's new that now mushrooms are just
Chocolate.
out there, and also like
Yeah.
corporately, like here's a package.
I think
that's
it's
been designed.
Hershey's.
Hershey's and Nestle are like neck and neck over who's going to give you the best transcendental experience. I've had up in San Francisco, north of San Francisco in Healdsburg, and you know Corey Lacosic, comedian.
I actually don't.
Do you not know him? Oh
No.
my God, you guys would love each other. He's great. He has a friend who would make
And Corey is
these. No.
Okay.
No, he is not a butler. Wait, he is a butler.
Okay.
Him and Frankie Quinones have a friend who's like a chef who would make chocolate mushrooms, and we would do those and float down the Russian River on Chase Lounge pool floats we got from like CVS. I mean, I'm talking pure bliss.
Hey.
But I haven't really done like
Since
a trip
then.
since then. And I haven't done like one that is more like readily available chocolate mushroom. And
they
I
are
kind
ready.
it scares me a little bit.
You should be
It's
scared.
too much?
You should be.
It's like pot.
Okay.
It went too much.
Yes. I've eaten mushrooms probably like 3 times. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
I spend the whole night just kind of like,
Yeah.
Is it now? Is it
Yeah.
now?
Oh, I want to. Let's delve into this.
yeah, nothing happened. But then I did a mushroom chocolate.
Yeah.
I took some mushroom chocolate at a pool party, and I felt crazy.
Yeah.
I've never done meth, but I imagine it's what it felt like.
Yeah, that's not good. I don't think that should have been your experience. Even if you did a little too much, that shouldn't have been the experience.
It also like it interacted with my nerve pain in a way that set it off.
Yeah.
My nerve pain like quadrupled
Yeah.
for 2 hours. It was horrific.
Yeah, I think what scares me is when it's been legalized and packaged and branded, which I do like. I like the legalization of it. What I hate
love
is
branding.
the over. I love. Come on,
Give me brand.
brand. I love the accessibility of it. What scares me is where is it coming from? What's the source? And like, are we getting into the word synthetic? Because someone like, I manufactured this out of chemicals that are not the original plant because it's so organic.
Yeah.
But I've done a lot of mushrooms, and I got to say, it is a blissful, wonderful awakening to a whole new perception of everything.
Really?
In a positive way, even when the trip is negative. You will come out of it going, I learned something.
Okay.
My brain taught me something just now.
Wow.
I think it's remarkable. I love it, but it's such a intense enlightenment. I think it's impossible to want to do it all the time. It's a drug that makes you respect that you can't go to it all the time.
Yeah.
You have to pace it out because, like most psychedelics, I think they're naturally here specifically for medicinal purposes, albeit wildly fun and fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think all of them are here naturally through whatever in the universe decided they should be here, because I think whatever is out there in the universe was very aware that we as human beings are gonna need to cope with trauma we did not decide to have. And the plant is like, here, you're on this drug. Let me point to the trauma before your brain gets in the way trying to protect you from the trauma. Let me get that out of the way.
Yeah.
And while you feel blissful, just be like, yeah, I think I had this experience as a child and I've never let it go. And yet you're so euphoric, your brain goes, yeah, so that's why you act this way. And you go, oh, great. Now I know it. So now I can do something about it if I so choose, you know. Anyways, that's the longest answer to a question you didn't even ask.
Look, you're a hippie and I'm calling the cops.
Look,
you're going to jail.
You're a hippie who loves branding.
I literally. You will not besmirch Starbucks on my watch.
Yeah. When you said that, we lost a sponsor.
Yeah.
Starbucks presents Jared Goldstein.
Starbucks X Jared Goldstein.
Yeah.
I had a similar experience on acid.
Yes.
Did it once, would never do it again.
Okay.
Had a wonderful time.
Yeah. Isn't that incredible, though?
But here's the thing. I don't know if I learned anything because I just became a buffoon, but it was fun.
Yeah.
But I was a buffoon.
Now,
for
when in your
hours.
life is this? What
College.
age? College. Okay.
College. Yeah. I was in New York City with some friends. It was the kind where it was like drops on a sugar cube.
Yeah.
It tasted delicious.
The classic way.
Yeah, it was watermelon, and you know,
Yummy.
we were watching the Real Housewives of New Jersey reunion. Yeah. Suddenly, it became the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my entire life, and then I went, "Oh wait, okay, it's starting."
The waves are coming.
Yeah. And then it got scary at first because the shadows in my kitchen were being creepy.
Oh, they're moving and stuff.
And I was getting scared. But then I pulled myself aside and I said, Jared, you're on drugs. This is something, you're like the Beatles right now. Just enjoy this. Yeah. You're like a Beatle.
Yeah.
Enjoy being
You're about to be in Sgt. Pepper's.
Yeah,
This is your initiation.
And I really was able to, like, because, you know, with weed, I cannot talk myself out of the paranoia. I know it's happening. I know it is. And I'm going, I know I'm on weed. I know what's happening, but I can't stop feeling it.
And you know that you've survived it every time.
Yes!
And you know that even when you actually have said something or behaved strangely, and it's not paranoia.
I have never done.
But you also know that you've survived that too. And also, people will be like, oh, I didn't even notice. You're like, oh, hey, sorry I acted so strange. I thought.
Yes.
And then you're like, oh, God, maybe I always act like that.
Yeah.
It spawns a whole new paranoia.
But it still just feels like it's crazy. But with acid, I was able to talk myself out of it, and I had a wonderful time. My stomach was blowing my mind. I couldn't believe that there were things inside of me I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I went outside, and I was like, I know I'm supposed to put shoes on. I don't know why, but just put them on. That was kind of where my head was at.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that. I've never done acid. I've never gone to that
Wait,
space.
I think you'd like it.
I think I would too. I'm in a space where I'm like, I saw.
You got Charlie.
And I've got Charlie's my acid.
And Charlie has now fully
embraced the
evaporated
carpet.
into the carpet. There is no
Falcor,
there's
tiny
no
Falcor.
visual of Charlie anymore.
Hey, guy.
Hi.
Are you
Charlie.
awake?
Hi, Charlie. Hi.
He's like, where are we?
Oh,
here he goes. He's protecting us.
From Rocco. What are you doing over there, creep?
Hey.
Why don't you cool it, Rocco?
Charlie. Wow, that's so funny. He feels like he has to protect all three of us. Yeah, I never have. I saw Michael Palin, the author. I saw his 4-part series on Netflix, How to Change Your Mind, and it was all about psychedelics and stuff. And
was that the same? Is that different than the psilocybin one?
Well, there were 4 episodes. One of them was psilocybin.
Okay.
One of them was LSD. One was I want to say like he talked about peyote, but he didn't do peyote because he the land where peyote is grown is like sacred to like native cultures there, and like those tribes are like. This is a disrespect to take this like recreationally, and I like love that because when I started doing any drugs, I'm like, let's fucking party and goof and laugh, and it's great.
Yeah.
And then doing mushrooms, I think it was like my 4th or 5th time. I was like, no, I want to be in the woods. I want to be near trees. I want to hear the wind. I don't want to hear noise. I don't want to hear unnatural sounds, like music through a device. Like if someone were playing something right in front of me, I would go, oh, that's just an organic, natural thing. And I wanted to be with like 2 or 3 people that I like love and trust. Like I know that I could have a vulnerable moment of, hey, I'm having feelings about death, and this is it. Ron Funches and I actually have a story together that we share where I went a little too far. We were with a bunch of people. They were all fine. I was not feeling well, and Ron stayed back with me on this trail, and I had the most intense mushroom experience ever. He did not take as many mushrooms, and we both like guided each other through this trip where he was talking about being a father and what he was going through, and I was talking about dealing with death and like my perception of it and how I felt about it. And it was one of the most beautiful, blissful things. I look at Ron to this day. I see him, every now and then, but I look at him to this day as like, oh, that's my shaman who guided me out of like the craziest space in my brain.
Wow.
One time.
Again, the cops are on the way.
Yeah.
This hippie will.
I don't care, dude. Record it. Use all this evidence.
A friend of mine took acid and then went on the subway and had the worst time of his life. And when he told me, I couldn't believe.
Yeah.
I couldn't keep up with the grooves in my T-shirt.
Yeah.
Let alone the subway.
The grooves in my T-shirt.
They were dancing. You see?
Yeah, there were grooves, and you were like, "This is how a record player."
They were going like,
"I am music." He's on a subway. You're screaming, "I am music."
Yeah. Couldn't dream of it. Okay, should we take a voicemail and help someone?
Sure.
Let's do it.
I love it.
Okay, so we have these headphones. We got to put them on.
Yep. Is there a jingle right there? Headphones. Headphone time.
Let's get a jingle.
Or take that. Take what I just did.
Yeah. Let's play it back.
Yeah, big fan of the pod, first time caller. I'm having a hard time deciding if I want to go forward with some cosmetic work. Thinking about getting a hair transplant. My hair is fine. I just have kind of a slowly receding hairline. I would probably do it abroad. I'm seeing stuff on the old TikTok for like $5,000. I think I could do something like that. But my question is, does it ever look good? Have we seen ones that look good? Does it look really shitty? I guess also, like, what are these people doing for the 2 weeks where they look like a chia pet? Like, it's just 2 weeks, shaved head. You can't wear a hat. Are people just hanging out inside and then putting a hat on? TikTok doesn't have an answer for that. Like, do you just not work for 2 weeks? Do you concede that you look like an insane human and walk around with this bandage? Do I just stay in Turkey for the 2 weeks where no one knows me? Can it get done?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that these are more medical, but do you know anyone that's had it? Is it good? Can you tell them to text me? I got to see pictures of what they look like. Can you tug up, like, and how, it's a year till it look, you see what I'm saying? Is it worth it? Where does vanity begin and, like, being logical or whatever that is? I don't know. You have perfect hair. Bye.
Oh, thank you.
They didn't even know I was going to be a guest, and they said, and I have a hat on. You do have perfect hair.
Thank you so much.
Like, when guys like me see your hair, we're like, fuck you, dude.
And I love to hear that.
I would too. If someone said fuck you and your hair to me, I would go, I've never heard anything more beautiful. Like, that was like a poem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all have strengths and weaknesses, but some of us only have strengths. And that's where I'm at.
Hi, I'm Jared. I am strength. I am music. I am strong music.
I wasn't even on acid. I was just drinking water.
I was just waking up. That's my wake up mantra.
Yeah, that's where I start.
I am strong music. I am Jared.
I say yes.
I agree. I agree.
I think they've figured it out. I think what's so cool.
I love this voicemail, by the way.
Wasn't it great?
I think this is more relatable than people think. Especially for men. I think this is more relatable than people think.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that I love solvable problems.
Yeah.
That's why I like washing the dishes.
Oh, yeah. Washing the dishes in the right context can
sparkling. Everything is gone. You fixed it.
It's a good zone out too.
It smells nice. The water's warm.
Let me ask you this. And you've got like the tray where you've just rinsed it, so you're going to put it over here till it dries.
Yeah.
Is there a part of you that also wants to just grab a dry rag and go ahead and dry them and put the dishes away and go, now we've completed every task. Like, we just did all the side missions
yes.
in the video game.
The answer is no, but I understand what you're saying.
But you understand the satisfaction.
It just feels like it really feels like a fool's errand. Not to call you a fool to your face.
But I get it. There's also... While also cleaning up, it also somewhat does display a little bit of impatience. Where like, I can't even wait for the air to do its job.
Yeah, like it's gonna get there.
I've got to do it.
Yeah, but I do like, as someone who used to like wash my hands before I opened Christmas presents.
Oh,
I get it. Like I'm surprised I don't dry them off with a rag.
Yeah. But also you did just do a ton of work.
Yeah.
Just to clean them.
Yeah, and I think I like the kind of bang for your buck on time. You're like, look how quickly I'm done.
Yeah.
And if you dry them off, you're now doubling your time.
Right.
And I don't know that you're really gaining much.
Right.
But I do think that we have figured out hair plugs.
I think so too. To go back to it, I know people who have gone to Turkey. That price of $5,000, because in my own interest, for my own want.
And Charlie
wanted
got him.
to know. Charlie, none of that is his actual nut rug.
Yeah.
It's this rug. That's all from this rug.
Yeah.
But $5,000. You've got your flight. I think the $5,000 is also your hotel stay, and I've heard the hotel is like great. I've heard the experience. You are hosted, and the $5,000 also includes actually doing it, and I think it also might include like a pretty badass dinner. I think that part. However, I will say I was shocked to learn that the cost was only $5,000 when I had a friend who was very interested and who has done it, looked into it. I was expecting him to come back because he was like, hey, I'm going to look into it. And I go, oh yeah, let me know. I'm actually curious.
Yeah.
What are these, like, let's be honest, like very wealthy celebrities? What are they paying that are going and doing it? I thought it would be $50,000.
Yes.
Like that's just where it's at or more. And when he was like, dude, it's $5,000. And I think that's what the celebrities are also paying. I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm not scoffing at $5,000, but if you're a celebrity, you're like,
I scoff at 5K.
But if you're like a celebrity, $5K to you, you're like, you mean I can come to Turkey and for the equivalent of $5, have my hair done?
I can get away from my agent for 2 weeks.
Yeah. It does work. I think it's so much further along now scientifically that when your hair does start to grow back in, I think you can rely on the fact that you have,
hair now.
I think you have hair, and I mean, tug at it, wash it, be the person you've always been, as a kid with your hair, where you didn't even think twice about it. I think you can go back to that because I think it's there for good. Yeah.
Oh, but also I do feel like it is an extremely solvable problem. But I also like whenever I see a guy with a shaved head, I'm rock hard. I'm like, you look great.
Same.
I'm like, this is not a bad thing.
Same. Charlie, hey.
Charlie's rock hard too.
When he gets rock hard, he has to go deal with it. He has to go take care of it.
But I'm like, $5,000, no big deal. Shave your whole head, no big deal. Like
I agree. And also, here's the other thing, and I could be wrong because this is not my own personal experience. So this is clearly just assuming. That's his cage.
Charlie's in a zoo, or are we in the zoo?
We're in the zoo. We're the animals.
Whoa.
But I think.
Hey,
you can tell people, I'm going to Turkey. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the hair transplants or whatever, however you would want to describe it. My head will be shaved. I will be doing this. I think there's a lot of people now that would just be like, oh, yeah, no, I've heard about this. I understand this. This is not wildly uncommon or like as taboo as we would think.
100%.
I think for sure there's a vulnerability there. Because to your point, do you then look like you have this sense of vanity? But I agree that that's sort of your own personal journey, because I can't sit here and say that that's not vanity. I can't sit here and say I don't struggle with the same thing. I can't sit here and say I haven't actively taken steps to try to slow my receding hairline. Like I've taken pills. I do that stuff. But I also think it's your life. It's your experience. And if you think, you will feel happier or better or more confident. If you think there's a version of you 2 years from now that is is someone more you would be happy to live with in the future, then I think it's worth those steps. And it's not so much vanity. Sure, it might be a physical vanity, but who are we kidding? All of us human beings are not sitting here not trying to look great, and not like, to a degree we don't care about each other's opinions, but also to a degree we really do care about what everyone thinks about us.
100%.
And that's natural. I think that's just natural.
Your hair isn't, but that impulse is natural.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Go see Turkey. You're going to love it.
And also it's Turkey, Istanbul. Go for it.
Yeah, I bet it's probably really fun there.
I think it's probably
because I feel like there's all these like men there who like have 2 weeks to kill, so they probably like built like a little amusement park for like bald recovering men.
Hairtown.
Yeah.
Come on down to Hairtown. And that's how they're talking in Turkey. Hey. Like, wow.
Yeah.
That's not the accent I
Must
thought.
be this bald to ride. This is what I think.
Whoa. You show up. Whoa. What do you think this is? A show-off parade?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just here for the after. I was a before.
I get killed.
Now I'm an after.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you just walk around and just go, this will be you in 2 years. But, oh, wow.
Yeah, they shut down the park for kind of like misleading. Yeah.
You're constantly having to let people like just touch your hair.
Yeah, hey, it happens. They did that with acne commercials. They can no longer show the end result being clear skin.
Oh, because
it's not what happens.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and when I was a kid and I had more acne than I did now, I would watch these commercials and be like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
And now they're not allowed to do it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I wish they were like that with more things, more products.
Yo, yeah.
These fucking lies they tell people.
Is there a product that you just fucking love?
A product I love?
Right now?
Oh, man. Oh, God. I don't know.
I have one.
Start crying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right now, mine is magnesium supplements.
Okay. All right.
They're big. They're hard. They're like they're scary to swallow.
And are you like maybe enlighten me here because I don't know enough about what is the purpose of you taking that? Like maybe I need this.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's like for nerve pain.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And it helps you sleep. So you take it at night.
Oh, I do need that. So this is like sort of a natural supplement to just going, hey, I'm not here to take fucking...
But it comes in a glass bottle. And again, the pills are giant.
Like, show me giant.
They're like...
You gotta want it.
And they're wide. They're like 2 Flintstones vitamins.
You're having to chug water
with
with it to just get it in at all.
No, literally.
Yeah.
And they jangle loud in that thing. And I just shake it and I just go, my life's about to change.
Why don't they? Yeah, I'm about to go to space. Like, no, you're going to rest. You're going to have a normal rest and a recharge.
Yes.
Why don't they do just smaller capsules and just give you more?
Because I'm not a pussy.
Take 5 of these. You're like, nah, give me 1.
I know, yeah. Although I don't love that. Like sometimes those Arnica Montana supplements are like these little beads.
Yeah.
And they're like, take 30. And I'm like, just stick them together.
Yeah. Because sometimes it's too small. You're like, come on, what do we do? Yeah. Yeah, a big pill is kind of... I'm also lazy about pills. Like, if you were like, hey, your medication day, you have to take these 4 different things. I'm like, all at the same time. Yeah.
Pills are fun.
I don't want to wait. Pills are fun.
Do you remember learning how to take them?
No.
I had a huge uphill battle with learning how to take Advil.
Yeah.
I was gagging. I was fighting it. Yeah, I was probably like 12.
And what are you doing?
I was 16.
Water...
Yeah, no, you cry, fight it, yell at your mom, it's her fault.
Yeah.
She's teaching you wrong.
All very natural. These are all very natural responses, human responses.
And then, can I tell you, after truly like a week of that, because I was having, I've never had migraines since, but I just had a week of migraines. And I think they were there to teach me something. They were there to teach me how to take an Advil.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I just
that's
had
why
one
you
week as a kid of suddenly I'm a person with migraines for 1 week. And I'm trying to force myself to learn how to take them. I was chewing them. Have you ever chewed an Advil?
No, what does that taste like?
It's so bitter, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's so much worse than you even think.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
It's just pure medicine.
It's like pure like metal. Like you're chewing on.
You are.
Yeah. It's very bad. But then after like 4 days of struggling, one morning I woke up and I just eye of the tiger.
Light bulb went off.
First thing in the morning, I woke up, no hesitation, walked into the bathroom,
20
opened up the
Advil.
medicine cabinet. Yeah.
Passed out. Woke up at the
Shot up
hospital.
some heroin.
Whole new man.
Yeah. Just nailed it. I walked out of the bathroom and like I blew up a bank.
Yeah.
And I turned to my mom. I was like, just took it. And she
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
couldn't believe it.
I was like, how many? The whole bottle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I swallowed the bottle.
All of it.
Yeah.
Pure plastic.
Never look back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've helped one person.
I say do it. That's my final
Yeah,
answer.
let's do it.
Do it.
And now we should play a game.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
This segment, it's called Sorry Who?
This is where we find out I'm so stupid.
Yes, that's sort of the idea.
Oh, good.
Well, here's what it is. It's that I am so stupid, and I'm just trying to get a gauge on other people.
Do you think you're stupid?
I think I have holes in my head that I didn't have when I was a kid.
I think you and I are similar. Like, I actually don't think you're stupid, but
Thank
now,
you.
but with you saying that,
The more you speak this morning, I'm going, hey.
Yeah. You have great hair, so you're not stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe as comedians, our strength, our true
Yeah.
strength outside of strong music, is that we know how to present smart.
Is that what I'm not? That's not what I'm trying. I'm talking about farting.
I think I
and
present smart enough where people go, all right, I see why you've survived.
yeah.
But I don't know.
Can I just compliment you right into your eyes?
Yes.
You're a bit about the microphones and how you don't know how they work.
Yeah.
And it's like the screaming gets you get in there.
I still really believe that.
You're so amazing. Is that
Thank
like
you.
legal to say
I would love that.
that I think you're cool and good?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. It's
I
very
said it.
legal. It's
Yeah.
going to be illegal soon enough, but right now it's legal.
Yeah. Okay, let's play this game.
I'm ready.
So here's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I am going to describe 10 influential, well-known people.
Okay.
And we're going to see how many of them you can correctly identify.
Okay.
If you don't know who they are, you'll say sorry who.
Fuck.
And for every wrong answer you get, there are no consequences.
We hit you.
Yeah.
We give you one pinch on the cheek.
One kiss for Charlie.
Oh, that was great.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
This is Sorry Who with Rory Scovel. Okay, let's take that again.
Hold on, let me take a sip
Take
first.
a sip. Oh my God,
Everyone
me too.
sip.
Me too.
Mm.
And that is pee.
This is pure urine.
Yeah.
I'm on sort of an RFK Jr. diet.
Whatever is going on in his head, I think I have.
Yeah.
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 Okay, this is Sorry Who with Rory Scovel. Okay. Won Best Actress for Monsters Ball.
Is that now I'm confused if it's, can I say two people?
Sure.
And wonder,
Yeah.
is it Halle Berry or Charlize Theron? Is it Charlize Theron?
It's Halle Berry.
I thought it was Halle Berry.
But
Is
Charlize
that the
Theron was
same
called
movie?
Monster.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, Monsters
damn
Ball
it.
has another word after it.
I never
Monster
go with
doesn't.
my, like right then, my instinct was
Was
Halle
just to
Berry.
say it.
But then I was like, wait, Charlize Theron.
People have been having that lately with my last name. Everyone goes, Steinerstein.
Golden standard.
Yeah,
What?
hey, oh my God.
I'm the gold
It's German
standard.
for golden standard.
Wait, is that true?
No, I just made you made it
That
up.
should be. It should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just go with your gut, you know?
Okay, I'm going to go
You
with my
got a
gut.
good
All of them are Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like the hot woman in the Flintstones movie.
Halle Berry?
Yeah. A beautiful woman.
Halle Berry?
Yep.
Yep.
And that's been Sorry Who.
Next
okay.
one, Halle Berry.
Next
Halle
one.
Berry?
Second president of the United States of America.
Is it, God, this is where I feel so stupid. But
This one's hard.
Is it John Adams?
You're right!
Fuck yes!
My hand.
I never know.
You're the first person to get that.
I never know stuff like that. But for some reason,
Well, you're
I
lying to
think
my
I've
face
always
because you
known
just
that.
knew it.
Anyways, ask me to name all of them in order. and
Can you?
who was the vice president. No.
All right.
I was so proud when I knew all the capitals of the states.
I used to be able to draw the country.
Could you imagine now?
No, there's no way.
I think it's now good. I think it's 4 quadrants. Pretty soon, 2. It's going to be 2 quadrants.
It's
So like
District
pick which side
13.
you want to be on.
Okay. Author of The Old Man and the Sea.
Is that Ernest Hemingway?
It fucking is. I knew you were going to be good at this. Okay, creator of the...
I missed Halle Berry, but I do kind of feel like I did.
You
get
didn't miss
Berry.
Halle Berry. You said it.
I sort of got it. Yeah.
You got it. Creator of The Sopranos.
Michael. God, I fucking know this.
You're off to a bad start.
Okay, yeah, no, I knew that. I do know it, and I'm going to be so mad. Who is it?
It's say sorry who.
Sorry, who?
It's David Chase.
I knew it. I had a joke about it.
Did you really?
I used to have a joke about a thing or an ending. This is after the ending of it all.
Uh-huh.
And I used to do this joke, and I was like, just the way David Chase wanted it, and it never got a laugh.
Wait, did he die or something?
No, but like the way Sopranos ends.
Yeah.
The joke that I had was like, oh, and the ending of this joke is the like David Chase, where it just ends, and you go, wait,
yeah.
I need resolution.
Gotcha.
And I always knew it was David Chase because of that, and then I just now tried to tell the joke in my head as quickly as I could.
Damn. Okay, maybe better luck next time. Okay, the host of Deal or No Deal.
Oh my God, I don't even know who it is. Is it Wayne Brady?
It's not, but that's a good guess.
Did it used to be?
Maybe.
There's no way to know. Or he hosts a similar type show.
He does. But this one is Howie Mandel.
Howie!
Yeah. And big fan of the show, listener, so this is going to be, you're never opening for Howie Mandel.
Fuck.
Okay, played Ray Charles in Ray.
Jamie Foxx.
Correct. Played Griselda Blanco in Griselda.
Oh my God, I don't even think I know what that is. Griselda Blanco in Griselda.
It was on Netflix. It's kind of new.
I don't know it. Who?
Sofia Vergara.
Oh, okay.
Director of Blade Runner.
God, I hate it when I know it and then I don't get it.
That's a lot of these.
It is it Ridley Scott?
You got it. Yeah, a lot of these are just like retrieval issues. Like you kind of know the answers, but
there.
You don't know you know them. It's
yeah.
like that sort of a thing. Okay,
God,
author of Pride and Prejudice.
Jane Austen.
This is so impressive. That is correct.
I am not. I'm not lying. I'm blown away that I've gotten any of this.
And here's the final one. The host of Family Feud.
Oh, it's Steve Harvey?
Yes!
Yes!
That was almost entirely correct.
Now, had you asked me stuff that's pivotal to survival?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just X every single one. Rory, how do you filter water?
You buy Brita.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Right.
Do you feel like you'd be good on with Bear Grylls if he took you out there?
I'd like to believe that.
Yeah? I think you would.
I was given a gift, a survival course.
And you'd self-deprecate the whole time. You'd be like, I just don't know how to shoot a deer with an arrow.
And then, and then but I'm not even looking when I do it. And I go, did I hit it? And they're like, you did. You actually hit it right through the heart. It died painlessly. Like, oh, good.
Yeah. Wait, did you ever watch Alone?
I love that show.
But what about when that squirrel mom had to find the squirrel baby?
I know. And
I literally stopped watching after
life.
That.
That is life.
Is it
tough.
life
It's
or is
tough.
that Alone?
It's tough. There's a little bit of both. But there's something I
Did you see it, Rocco?
love about that knowledge. I wish I had that knowledge, and I think in 10 years we will all either naturally get that knowledge, because we have to live that way, or
I feel like
we die.
Wi-Fi will be in the woods and we'll be fine.
That would be helpful.
If they just can get Wi-Fi in the woods,
we'll be fine.
Woodsmen.
Yeah.
We're all campers.
Yeah.
How crazy?
That was a crazy scene.
You literally watch that squirrel scream into the sky,
Yeah.
mourning the loss of her child.
Yeah.
And there's no mistaking it.
Yeah.
It looked like a Disney movie. Mm-hmm. I was horrified. I said, I think I'm out. I think I'm out on Alone. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you went right back to Mindhunter.
Yeah. No, just like real beheading videos on YouTube.
And I went right back to Faces of Death.
2 Girls, 1 Cup. Again, here we go. Okay, sick. We played a game. We both had fun through the roof.
I can't believe I did so well.
You did great.
That
I'm
felt really
not
good.
surprised at all.
My biggest one that I'm shocked with, Jane Austen.
Yeah.
I don't know why I know that.
You know it.
It's just a thing you know.
It's in you.
Yeah. I'll never forget it now.
I didn't know almost all of those. I probably knew I maybe knew Griselda.
I wish I would have known that one. But
The one
actually,
you
of
didn't
all
know.
of them, that's the one I didn't even have a guess.
Yeah.
That I knew I never knew it.
Yeah.
There was no time I ever knew it. Like David Chase, I knew at one point.
Yeah.
And it slipped me.
There's so much I used to know.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
Should we take another voicemail?
Love it. Voicemails coming over the wire.
Okay, now we got 2.
Now we have 2 to choose from.
Yeah. Or just kind of, interim. Not what I just said. That's not how you use the word interim. Why did I say
Interim.
interim? Okay. Roll.
Okay. Both of my siblings are kind of like rich, and so every holiday they like get me cool things, my birthday, whatever, and then, but like because I really don't know what to get them that isn't like, especially my brother, because I can't like get him something kind of cute or like a poem. Like I write my sister a poem sometimes, but I don't know how do you get rich
people love
gifts?
poems.
The trail off of poem.
Okay. I feel this deeply.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting gifts is hard. Here's the best I've come up with in general.
Yeah.
And it's not good.
Okay.
Let me get out in front of it. It's not good.
Good. All right.
Okay. Also, Charlie's butt is against my foot, and it's so tender.
And make no mistake, that wasn't like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know your foot was there. That was, I'm gonna snuggle right up. He loves a good snuggle.
Snuggle bug.
This eye contact though is communicating something that I do not understand, and I'm like, are you in need of like, are you in need of a doctor?
Just so you know, I have 7 pounds of fluffy, I want to say like multi poo, pressed up against my left foot, and I'm in heaven.
Mini poodle. Very close.
Mini poodle.
A lot of the letters were there.
A lot of the letters.
A lot of the letters.
We had M. We had poo.
Poo.
Wait, your dog is a mini poo?
Mini poo. Me poo. Me poo.
I think they could have workshopped that.
Yeah. Yeah. Mini poodle. They could have come up with something else.
Diarrhea.
Yeah. Diarrhea boy.
Diarrhea.
That's his nickname.
I think diarrhea is. I think it might be the funniest word.
Diarrhea is. I don't even understand why that is the word.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's
crazy. I do have a joke about diarrhea in my act, but I do
I would love to hear it.
I'd say I don't mind it. Like I say when I'm at home, just me, I don't mind diarrhea. Like out in public, yes, we're all freaking out, but at your house, who cares?
Oh, sometimes it hurts though, no?
Well, because obviously your body is like, we have to get this out. Like you did something that cannot be there, and your body's just trying to protect you. It's how brilliant the human body is insane to me. But whenever I have diarrhea, like at home, I'm just like, this is a joke, but I do feel like it is a little bit of a cleanse where I'm like, oh, you're getting something bad out, and also there's probably other stuff in there that we could go ahead and lose. Yeah. Like let's make me feel as though we've taken whiteout to the whole canvas.
And whiteout is a cleaning agent, as we all know. It cleans stuff.
That's my sunscreen. When I go out, I just white out.
That would probably work to some extent.
To some extent, the white is going to be like, here's what we're detracting the sun.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it. There you go.
Speaking of diarrhea at home, I grew up with Great Danes.
Oh my God.
And when your Great Dane has diarrhea,
yeah,
we would be out, living our lives, so blissfully unaware of what was coming. Yeah, like the beginning of a horror movie.
Yeah,
we're at the mall, we're at dinner,
right,
and then we come home and we open the door, and
God.
it hits you
instantly.
Bam. I still know exactly how it smells. It hits you, bam,
and it's a massive amount of shit.
You don't know where it is. But you have an idea, and you just know.
How many Great Danes?
We had 2, but 1 and then 1.
Okay, yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, when a Great Dane has diarrhea in your house.
Woo! This is visceral. Like I can see you smelling it. I can see you like you're immediately back.
And
there.
it's also like it's community building because it's you, it's your sister, it's your mom, it's your dad.
Yeah.
You're all discovering it together.
Yeah. You're all like yellow gloves very quickly. All right, everyone knows. Get to your post.
Yeah. Oh man. But getting gifts for people is hard. Here's what I've come up with.
Yep.
It's if I'm out in the world and I see a good gift for someone, I buy it and I give it to you. And I hope your birthday is sort of near. It's probably not, but I buy it and I give it to you. And then when it's your actual birthday, you're probably not getting anything.
I think that is brilliant, actually. I may adopt that and start just doing that.
Because that's the thing. It's like sometimes you see something and you go, oh, that's a perfect shirt for my friend.
Yeah.
I'm getting it and I'm just going to give it to them because when it comes around to their birthday, I'm going, I don't know.
Yeah. I think that is more thoughtful. I think that's more thoughtful than the birthday, because the birthday is in your phone. It gets posted. It's on Facebook. It's you go, oh, that's how I knew it was your birthday.
Yeah.
But if you like randomly give someone a gift because you were like, I think you'd like this. I don't know when your birthday is. There's no other. It's that person.
It's pure generosity and friendship.
And also you're going, oh, you actively thought about me.
Yeah.
And actively thought, I think they would like X or whatever, and you went,
interesting.
Oh, I think that's actually more than a birthday. Like if I was like, hey, you didn't give me anything for my birthday. It's like, yeah, but I got you 2 things throughout the year because you crossed my mind and I saw a thing I know you like. And I would just go, that's so much more meaningful, because the birthday, there's so many triggers to remind you that you should maybe reach out.
Yeah.
Which I'm grateful for.
Yes.
But that version is
Thank you so much. I'll take it.
That's very thoughtful.
But it comes out of sort of a laziness, I think, because when it comes to the time for the birthday, I very much feel like the tick of like, it's in a week, get something. You didn't get something. Oh, now it's in 4 days, you didn't get something.
I'm going to defend you here. I actually think it's less lazy. I think it's more meaningful. I think it's more thoughtful, and I like it, because I've been in situations where I've seen a thing and I've been like, oh, like to your point, oh, that would be a good gift for so-and-so. Oh, I know that they like this, or they told me about this. Yeah. And I go, oh, I'll have to remember that. And I already know the moment I say those words, I will not remember it. Yeah. And I will just go, oh, it's their birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
And I could have done that thing, which would be, in the long run, more like better relationship building.
Yeah.
Which I just think is like the greatest.
And can I say not to toot my own horn, but the last time I did it, the thing I bought, it was a t-shirt. And it was $20 more than I was comfortable paying. Yeah. And I literally held it. And I thought, how much do I like this person? Yeah. And I thought, you know what? I like them a lot, and just do it. It's going to be worth it. Like, you're not going to remember these $20. I'm scoffing at 5K, okay? I'm not going to remember these $20.
But that's what's unique about you. Is 5K is nothing, but $20 is, who do I think I am?
Yeah. Oh, man. That is very true in a lot of ways.
I have to say...
Don't you feel that? Like, at a certain point, you're just like, you forget that money is real, but then in other ways, you're like, it's way too important.
I am like, there's sort of a bipolarness to me about specifically that. I am on both ends of it, where at any given moment, I am so stressed. And then another moment, I am so blasé. Yes. And I'm never just here where I wish I could just be all the time, where I go, sure, sometimes we should worry, sometimes we shouldn't, but we don't need to be extreme about it. I'm literally at 0 or a 10 all the time in that regard.
Yeah. Is there something you're splurging on?
I think I splurge.
Like your self-gift of being like, ooh, click buy.
Me and my wife, for better or worse, we love going out to eat. Yes. Like with our daughter too. I don't mean like date night. I mean just like, and the thing is, my wife loves cooking and is a great cook. And I am somewhat interested in cooking. I'm not like great at it, but I'm always like, I'll get the bill, pay for it. And for 3 people in LA,
it adds up.
And I'm always just like, I put the tip and then I sign. I go, I got to be better about this. I immediately see my dad looking at the check, and I immediately am just beautiful. Like, and him just being like, what the fuck are you doing? And me being like, I don't know. So I go to this place of like, we shouldn't be doing this. But then another part of me is like, we should. This is our life, and this is our memories with our kid, and we liked doing this, and this makes us happy. So let's do the thing that makes us happy. I will say we could be a little more, medium about it. We could try to get here about it. Where
don't be medium. Don't be medium.
Don't be
Literally
mid,
don't.
Dude.
When I same thing. When I go to a restaurant, 2 nights ago, it's a Monday night. I had lobster.
Yeah.
I had lobster on a Monday night.
Yeah.
I wasn't even hungry.
The night to even do that.
I wasn't even hungry.
I threw it onto the floor when they brought it.
Yeah. Yeah, when you go to a restaurant, just let it rip. That's the whole point.
I think that's right. I think
you're literally at a restaurant. And restaurants are so amazing these days.
Yeah.
The things that they're coming up with.
Especially out here, because they're competing. I will say, in the caller's concern over what do you get for people who are wealthy, I actually kind of see it the other way, where you sort of can't lose. Like, I know that I think a lot of people who are wealthy feel differently about gifts. I think they like the idea of the gift. Yeah. Because you thought about them, to your point, which I think is great. To go, oh, not even on their birthday. Random day, they go, oh my God, I don't even care about this object.
This shitty little piece of
Yeah,
garbage.
but you've proven that you thought about me outside of a time frame when social media tells you, hey, think about this person, contact them. So I think there's something there, but also things that you make. Poem did make me laugh. I think because I pictured me trying to do it, and it would be very laughable and dumb, and I would be me attempting to be comedic. Once I realized me being heartfelt and vulnerable was not working. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
You're bombing in the poem. You start doing crowd work in the poem.
You're bombing in the poem, and so you go, what do you do for a living in the poem?
Yeah.
I think I like to paint, and I think a great gift is a painting. And I think that even if you're bad at painting, I think because similar to a poem, or anything.
It's unimpeachable.
When you make someone something, that is a different expression of, I was thinking about you. That is an expression of, hey, the gift I'm giving to you, I made with my own heart, mind, soul, hands, whatever. I did it. And so here, I'm giving it to you. And if someone can't recognize that, you then have to recognize that relationship is over.
Yeah. You don't like my bad painting?
Yeah.
Bye, girl.
I'll never talk to you again until I need to borrow money.
It's a painting of you asking for money?
Yeah. Yeah, if you can paint that, that's perfect.
Yeah.
It's you just holding up an IOU that you're giving back to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I once gave a rich person a friendship bracelet that I made. And I wrapped it not in a poem, but in a letter. Yeah. And I used the letter as the envelope for the gift.
I like that.
And
what was the response? You didn't get a good response.
It was fine. Yeah. They were perfect. This is a very polite, kind person. Yeah. But you could just feel it. I just felt in the moment, I was like, I just handed them a piece of string inside of a piece of paper. Yeah. And they're fully on television. I'm like, this is not.
Yeah, but what are you supposed to do if you're like, hey,
buy a gift?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. But like someone
go to Best Buy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if someone ever expects you to drop, when someone drops a lot of money on me for a gift, that includes my wife. I'm like, what are you doing? Come on. I don't. Yeah. When someone says to me, what do you want for your birthday or Christmas or whatever the fuck, I'm always like, I don't know. Yeah. Because when I want something, I go get it. I just go buy it. Yeah. So I don't have these lists of wants of like, ooh, I hope one day I get that. Yeah. I just go ahead and fulfill that urge if I so desire when I have that urge. So I don't know what to tell someone. But that I will say,
oh, you say it.
Well, I think I do. I have a greater experience giving a gift than receiving a gift. And Daniel on our show have talked about this many times. It's when you give someone a gift and they feel great about it, that will always feel so much better than when someone gives you a gift, even when they give you a meaningful gift. When you see that you've given somebody joy, yeah. And even if you do it selfishly, who cares?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You've given somebody joy. You go, God, that feels so fucking good.
When it's burning a hole in your pocket, you're like, I can't wait to hand this gift over.
Yeah, because you're like, I'm gonna get that little hit, that little dopamine kick of like being nice.
There's your psilocybin
and some love. It just feels good. It feels good. Yeah, I like it more than getting a gift. I think I feel a weird embarrassment when I get a gift, even if I want it and I'm grateful for it. I think I just feel strange to get that kind of attention. It feels weird to me.
I like the kind of idea of like get someone something they wouldn't get themselves. Yeah. That's kind of a fun little like. It gets you halfway there. Yes. It gets a lot of things off the table, which is helpful. Also, one time I was doing this thing during the pandemic where I would send my friends who are comedians mugs with my favorite tweet of theirs on it. It costs $8. I love that. It looks so good.
I love that.
Like, if you can like make somebody like as a show once for payment because they couldn't pay us, which is fine. They gave us a drawing of our face. Okay. And it was like a big drawing.
Yeah.
And what I chose to do with that drawing was professionally frame it.
Yeah.
And hang it in my house.
Yeah.
And it's something if you can give someone like a commemorative gift of them, ironically.
Yeah.
It is fun.
It is fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for
I don't know
for
if your
us.
rich brother is tweeting.
Yeah, if he's
but
on
if
Twitter.
if he has a Substack.
If he's on X, go on
Yeah.
there. It's funny that none of us call it X. We all still call it Twitter.
I know.
Because we all like, look, that's just what it is.
What can we do?
X isn't the right word.
It's so crazy.
I deleted. I got out. I
got
deleted
out.
the profile. And I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie. I was able to work my way up to a lot of followers, especially in this business, very low amount. For a normal person, high amount. For what we do for
You're
our jobs,
intimidating your cousins.
mega low.
Yeah.
I'm able to intimidate my cousins. I'm intimidating no one in the business.
No. Do you find this though, without Twitter, I barely knew what was going on with Twitter. Now I'm really in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
Every day I go out in the world, someone mentions a city and I just have to use context clues and figure out what happened in that
And
city.
what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been off of it and it feels good. I've been off Facebook and it feels good.
Yeah.
My main one is Instagram. That's my main addiction.
Can't stop.
I can't stop. I'm doom scrolling and I know that I've got to get out soon. I know I have to. So I bought a light phone. I'm going to turn that thing on. And I'm going to try to go light phone for a while.
Is that like it's just the phone?
Just the phone, text, calls. There's other things it can do, but it's inconvenient.
Yeah.
And that's the point.
Your career tanks.
This is it for me.
Everyone's running laps.
This is my last
you.
public appearance.
Yeah.
This is my last public appearance in what I can only assume is Jared's living room.
Yes, I live here. I live right
I
in
would
this
love
room.
that you're like, I bought this.
Yeah. And it came with the scratches.
On the other side of that, it's a Led Zeppelin album cover that you unfold.
Also, the one behind you kind of really makes you think.
Oh, I like that one. It really
Right?
tells a story.
Are you watching a show called Your Honor?
It makes you wonder, is the anchor flying or is the balloon drowning?
It's the ocean.
It could be.
That could be the ocean.
Could be the ocean floor. You don't know which one it is.
Also,
I
we
know
hung it
of
up
Your Honor.
upside down.
That's dope.
Yeah, think about that.
Oh, fuck. It
Yeah,
tells an even deeper
it goes
story.
the other way.
Is the anchor made of helium?
Yeah.
And the balloon made of whatever
Lead.
anchors are. What is Your Honor good?
It's so good.
Is that a new show?
No, it's an old show that they put on
It was on
Netflix.
HBO, right?
It was on Showtime, I believe.
And it's Bryan Cranston?
Yes.
Thank you.
It's also, there you go. It's
God
also, you know
damn
what's
it.
so fun about it? Did you watch Breaking Bad?
Yes, love Breaking
It is
Bad.
Breaking Bad. Like just
Oh, good.
It's a different version, but it's Breaking Bad all over again.
Yeah, yeah.
And thank God. It's so
I like that.
fun. And in the last episode I watched, which came out, I think, 9 to 12 years ago.
Yes.
But it's new to me. There was an anchor in it. There's an anchor in that episode.
Yeah.
When you see what they do
Spoiler.
with it.
Spoiler alert. A news anchor.
Yeah. There's a couple of those in there, too.
There's a news broadcaster in the last episode.
Yeah.
Jared, why is that special?
Okay, shall we take our final voicemail?
Let's do it. Voicemails happening right now. I always try to force a falsetto.
No, here's the thing. I was just on my friend's podcast yesterday, and it was so fun. It's called Sloppy Seconds with Meatball. And, I can just take it back if I get nervous and forget their names. And
You got this.
I got it.
Jane Austen.
Sorry, who was a really generous, helpful friend to you yesterday.
Boy, that's actually so relatable.
Wait,
They
hold on.
saved your life. They pulled you from an oncoming bus.
Like, I drove you home. What the hell, Jared?
Yeah, I made sure you got inside.
Big Dipper. Fuck me in the ass.
Is it Big Dipper? Is that right?
It is. Jeez. And again, this is a retrieval issue. This is not a memory issue.
Yeah.
It's a retrieval issue.
Yeah,
And
because it's
these
there.
These are the holes in my head that I refer to. There's also a name anxiety, which activates whenever I sort of set myself up to say a name. Hey there, all you Jarednecks. We're still working on that. We're workshopping that. Thank you for enjoying the show. If you are enjoying it, please support the show. There's two ways you can do that. You can call in and leave a voicemail. The number is 516-900-4619. That's 516-900-4619. Tell us your problem. be descriptive, and literal celebrities of the stage and screen will help fix your problems. Another way you can support the show is by joining the Patreon. It's $5 a month, $10 if you're feeling freaky. It helps us create the show. We're doing this ourselves, and we want to make more of it. So please, you'll get bonus content, bonus episodes, more advice, you might get feet pics, honestly. We're going to see how this goes. So please join the Patreon. Please call in. I love you.
You know what I know exactly what you mean. I relate to that very much so. It feels like we have a library in our heads.
Yeah.
And we put all the information in there, and only after it was all there did someone go, "Did you card catalog things?" And we go, "What's a card catalog?" And you go, "You'll never find the things." And you go,
my God.
"But they are there." And they're like, "They are there." And you go, "I just have to hope in the heat of the moment, I walk down the right aisle and grab the right book to go, your name is Terry."
Yeah. Are you getting it wrong? I've been rolling the dice lately, and I'm going, stop rolling the dice.
Yeah,
You're getting it wrong.
I
They
never
didn't
roll the
need you to
dice.
say their name.
I never roll the dice. I also, when I can, you know, when someone knows your name,
Yeah.
I still say my name. I still, hey, I'm Rory. We've done, but I try to give context.
Yes, make it really easy for people.
And not put them in a
Others
position
aren't
of not remembering. And if the person went, "Oh, I totally remember," I go, and it's just, I'm doing that as a courtesy of just, you know, also, I don't mind if you say, "Dude, I've completely forgotten." I go, "I'm here to remind you."
Yeah.
If someone says, "I don't know who you are," and I know that we've talked.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
I've never cared.
Oh my God, amazing.
I'm like, "Oh, well, I'll just tell you." I'll just tell you where we met. Now, if it's on like the 5th time, I'm like, "Fuck you."
Yeah. At a certain point, there's a threshold.
Yeah.
But you have a high threshold. That's good.
I have a high threshold
That's
because I don't
good.
care. Because also I'm like, especially in this line of work, we are meeting new people that are a part of our lives every day.
Oh yeah.
Every day. You're not going to an office where it's these 30 people. So if you don't know them by now, you're a piece of shit. You're like, "Of course I am." Our offices are changing locations
All
and
the
people
time.
all the time.
Yeah, we're not supposed to meet this many people.
And we're getting fucked up at our jobs.
I'm drunk
Thank
right
you.
now.
Thank you.
Yes. Can I tell you the worst that's ever happened? It was, we're all vaccinated now, and we're getting back to it. And I went to a party. I was invited to a house party by not the person whose house it was.
Okay.
I walk up to the house, and the owner of the house is greeting me. And they know me, and I'm supposed to remember them, and I do not. And we're also like, we just did 2020.
I know.
So like, I'm just like,
There's some grace, I'd like to think.
And there wasn't, we weren't getting it. And when I tell you I met this person once in 2019, I'm going, come on now. We get to the door, and I can just tell this person is really like ready for the confrontation of the "you don't remember me."
Yeah.
Which like made me double down.
I hate that.
It made me double down in not knowing them.
Yeah.
And the person then, as a context clue, tells me who their ex is, and I don't know who the ex is.
Yeah.
I'm drowning.
Yeah.
I'm like, every way I look, it's water.
I'm feeling it. My hands are getting actually a little clammy.
And then in that moment, I'm like, for whatever reason, I just chose to not even play it cool because they weren't playing it cool. And I'm looking into the eyes of someone. We're having a confrontation at this moment. As I'm at the doorstep of their home, their dog bites my hand.
Ah!
I don't even care.
Even the dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
I'm not remembering who this person is. Their dog is biting my hand. I'm like, I have never in my life entered with such a crash into someone's home. This is horrible.
How bad was the bite?
It wasn't that bad, but it was a dog. You know how when dogs bite you, they also kind of bark?
Yeah.
It was like it was more that.
Yeah. Where it's like, Jesus.
But the dog fully bit my hand.
Yeah.
And for me, it kind of felt like a get out of jail free card. I'm like, well, your dog bit me, so you got two options here.
Yeah. I bet if we go to court, I'll remember you.
But yeah.
I bet if you have to buy me a new hand.
We'll engrave your initials on it, which I remember.
Then I'll remember who you are.
Yeah.
Your dog is violent, by the way. And he's like, there's 8 more dogs upstairs. Once you get up there, you'll see. Yeah, I know that I once had a person challenge me where they were like, you don't remember my name, do you? And I'm immediately always just like, fuck. Like my first thought, and I don't do it, but I want to go, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. You don't remember my name?
Yeah.
what have we done together? And if you say a significant amount of bonding, then you are right.
Yeah.
I'm a pile of shit.
Yeah.
But if we have crossed paths a couple times at shows, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a piece of shit.
No.
And I'm also not walking up going, I don't remember you. Like, that's a different approach. That's rolling the dice right there.
I mean, there you go. Yeah.
But I remember this person being like, I didn't remember their name. Also, I was pretty high when this confrontation happened. And I was with my buddy, and she goes, "You're fake. You're just fake. You don't remember. Like, the fact that you don't remember." And I go,
that's crazy.
I go, no, I just don't. I don't remember. But also, I'm really high, and luckily, I was there with a friend.
And weed used to be illegal. Keep that in mind.
And weed used to be
was
illegal.
once illegal.
Yeah, and I'm openly saying,
and that's
I
where
am
you're
high.
on.
And my friend goes, "Hey, he's actually nice. He's a nice person. He just doesn't remember who you are." And they're like, "No, he should have remembered." And he was just like, "Yeah, but he doesn't." And I don't know why. I just being like, I think I know why I don't remember. You might be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I don't.
It sounds like you're not sorry.
And also, I've been through, and I don't mean this just myself. I've been through a lot, as we all have been.
Yes.
So we've recategorized in our brain. What are we?
I drove to Dodger
what
Stadium
matters?
twice.
What matters?
Poke me in the arm.
Yeah,
Fill me
twice.
up, babe.
Twice.
And I'm supposed to remember. I go,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need another vaccine for the dog bite.
Thank you. I've never had one.
Now
I have to go back and
to
start
Dodger
over.
Stadium.
I have to get the 30 they made us
I
get
think
as
it's a
babies
hospital.
that we didn't know. I'm here for another vaccine. Like,
Yeah,
no,
they're
the
like,
game?
what?
You mean the game?
Yeah.
What game?
Literally that.
What game? What sport happens here?
Couldn't tell you. Okay, let's roll it on this voicemail.
Hi, Jared. My name's Suzanne. I live in Georgia,
Yep.
and I'm calling for some advice. I got my 20-year high school reunion coming up, and I went to my 10-year high school reunion, but things have really fallen apart in the past 10 years. I was homecoming queen in high school. I had the football boyfriend. Everything was really just going well for me in high school. I was gorgeous. Yeah. I was thin. I was in love. And I did marry my high school sweetheart. And at the 10-year reunion, people were impressed by me, by my life that I had created. But like I said, in the past 10 years, it's all kind of fallen apart. My husband, my ex, he left me for an 18-year-old college student at University of Texas, and no one really knows about that. I've been keeping my Facebook active. I'm making it look like things are good and happy. I'm using a lot of old photos, but really my life is in shambles. Luckily I have the kids, but yeah, I'm working as a dental assistant now, when before I was a home wife and I just got to take care of my kids. Now I'm a dental assistant, and it's just not the life I had imagined. And I've also gained a substantial amount of weight, and now I got the 20-year reunion coming up, and I don't know what people are going to say. I don't know what to do. Do I show up and, try and wear a couple Spanx and make it seem like I got my stuff together, or do I be honest? Do I come clean? Do I reveal that my ex left me for a young college boy, and that I'm a dental assistant? What do I do? Anyway, I hope the podcast is going well. I'm a fan of yours. I know. I got a lot of time as a dental assistant to listen to podcasts, so that's just kind of what I've been listening to. And thank you. Bye, Jared.
I almost started laughing at I am a dental assistant now, and I used to be the dentist. Like, the weirdest demotion.
This is who calls me.
Like, why was that a demotion? Like, why did they do that to you? If you were at one point in my life, I was the dentist. Now I'm a dental assistant.
Is that what she said? Suzanne.
No. She is the dental assistant where she used to
Work at
be
home.
a home wife.
Be a home wife.
What were you? I want a part of this drug.
I'm gonna take this at face value, and I'm
Okay.
gonna help Suzanne.
Yeah.
I am wondering if there is a prank element to this phone call.
Oh, you think
you-
so?
I don't know.
On our show on Pen Pals.
Yeah.
I think it. I always think it.
Yeah.
I always think someone's writing me a thing that's not real. Is
Yeah.
that what you think this is? Like this is
did.
not a real.
somewhere into like my life is in shambles. But again, hey, relatable.
This is very real. Yeah,
And
even if this is fake.
it's fake, there's someone out. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as fake.
I would say she's
Reality
not.
shows are all real. There's
Yeah.
nothing is fake.
It's all very real. I think. That accent, Georgia.
You're Southern.
right out of the gate.
Did it feel authentic?
It did feel authentic.
Oh my god.
I think
from
you can
Georgia?
usually. I'm from South Carolina,
Okay.
but you can
And put me in jail for
not.
getting
And,
that
and
wrong.
I'm actually really upset.
yeah.
But I put me in jail and honestly kill me.
Yeah.
You can usually tell when someone's doing a put on Southern accent. Not all the time, but you can usually tell because it just doesn't have. There's just
Hey,
certain.
Ma!
Yeah, they usually overdo it,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, all right, because it while extreme, it's still very delicate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing. I find like when you hear a British accent in a real one, doesn't it sound like a bad British accent?
Yeah.
Because a lot of them they've been in LA for 15 years,
Yeah,
so they're
and
kind
you're
of
like,
losing their accent.
Yeah. And you're like, did you get cast? And
Yeah.
so you're
Yes.
or you were on a show.
And then anytime you dare do a British accent, everyone's like, ugh. Like, have you ever heard a British person in America speak? It's kind of wonky.
Yeah. That's true. When did you become?
I feel the same way about playing straight as a gay guy.
Oh, really?
I know a lot of faguna straight men.
Okay.
Just assume I'm one of those. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it is a. I actually have a question. I have a question. If when people talk about casting and diversity and like if I were ever given a role to play a gay man,
Yeah.
should I not do that?
No, I want you to do it.
I mean, I want to do it.
I want you specifically. I want you to do it.
Because I also specifically am like, yeah, but like acting gives you that chance to explore a life that isn't
Another
your own,
guy's.
and
Yeah.
and we don't know what scenes
Yeah.
yet. There's no script. I'm working on a script. I don't cast myself in my own thing. But I mean, do people go, no, a gay man should have
Well,
played
here's
that.
the thing. I don't think it's like it's kind of like when we're all recycling like our egg cartons, but meanwhile corporations are like nuking the ocean.
Exactly. Yes.
I feel that way about like individual responsibility. I don't think it's on the individual to fix something that is wrong. I think the problem is like they also say this too with like there's some like crazy statistic about like Jewish women are played almost like it's like 9-1 by non-Jewish women.
Okay.
And I think any one Catholic actress doing that is not that big a deal. But when you zoom out and you realize like, oh wait.
Oh, it's all the
something's
time
happening here.
Yeah.
So it's like I think there's like but it comes up higher. It's like you got to go up higher.
Yeah.
And I think so. I do think that.
Yeah.
But no, if you were gonna play gay in a movie, I'm buying a ticket.
I want to. That is what I want about acting. Like it's weird. Like with acting,
Yeah.
I want to not have to do too much and just kind of be me.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'm like, I want to see, can someone watch this and not see me? Can I watch it and be like, oh man, I really don't think I'm in there. I think that's someone else. Like I really just want to know that.
If you can do it
as an artist,
I bet you can.
I believe
Also,
that I
can.
can.
Compliment
I just
you
want those
to your face right now.
Yeah,
You're good
dude,
at acting.
this whole time.
You're
Thank
good at
you.
acting.
You also are very good.
I'm great at it, but I'll take it.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Faguni, you're okay.
Yeah. Oh, the delivery guy in that commercial was a gay delivery guy? Really?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Okay, because I clocked it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I want to, as an artist, and specifically in acting, you do want to know, like, can I do what I've seen other actors do that made me go, fuck, that's great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're like that with stand-up, where you, when you watch someone kill, and I don't even mean famous, I just mean you're at a show and someone kills and you just
you're talking about me.
And and you just go, oh my God, I want to like kill. Like when someone does it, you want to do it. Not in a bad jealousy, in an inspiring jealousy. You go, oh, I don't want to do it so that they don't get to do it.
Yeah.
I want us both to get to like feel the high. But you see someone do it, you're
and
just
maybe
like,
if they stop doing it, then that's okay.
Then great.
It's not my business.
And if they stop because
they're
you
so
hired
happy.
Nancy Kerrigan's, or Tanya Harding's boyfriend, Jeff Gillooly.
Was that his name?
I can't believe there's something about this space.
Gillooly?
This space makes me able to reference
names
names that are meaningless.
WeWork for you.
This is a WeWork.
Taking emails.
This is my WeWork.
Yeah.
When I'm here, I remember who I am.
And
Jeff Gillooly.
that's what bad ladder brings.
And that's bad ladder.
That's bad ladder.
Here's my advice to this caller. And this is as good as I can muster. If this is real, I'm going to treat this as though it was real.
Band Guster?
Yeah.
Aren't they good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm friends with Ryan Miller.
You are? Oh, wait, have we talked about this?
I don't know.
I don't think we
have.
But
I love them, and I love Ryan. Ryan is fucking. He's great.
Ryan the lead singer?
Ryan's the lead singer. Lives in Burlington, Vermont. Could not be a better host of someone who's like, you're in my town? I'm going to show you my town. And like literally does it and does know about the town. Like even, do you like this bar? And you're like, yeah. And he goes, here's the backstory of that bar. And you're like, Jesus, this is
What's that one bar
great.
called? Like The Devil's Friend is Always Watching?
Oh, I don't know.
It's like right by the club. What's the club there?
The Vermont Comedy Club.
Yeah.
So fun.
So fun.
I'm going to be there in August.
You are?
Love Burlington, Vermont. In the
It's
summer. In the summer.
It's so beautiful.
I couldn't tell you what winter's like, and I don't want to know.
I went in the fall, and it was gorgeous.
It's the best. It's so fantastic. So quaint. It's what you want. Yeah.
Wow. If I ever heard him singing with my ears.
Wait, how have you heard him sing?
I mean, like... you got to watch me listen to music. It's disgusting.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
I try to eat the words that they say.
But I mean, like, if his actual vocal tones were hitting my actual ear, I would be bathing in that reality in person.
Yeah.
I listened to his music so much in high school, and 2 points for honesty.
Are you in town for a little bit?
I'm kind of not, but
where are you on July?
For Guster, I'll move.
July 16th or 18th.
Are you kidding me?
I'm doing a show with them at Dynasty Typewriter.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Are you in town?
I leave July 15th.
Oh, I think it's July 18th. Are you back or you're gone?
No, I'm gone to see my niece. Ugh.
Cancel that.
Cancel. How many records does she have?
Thank you.
She has a couple.
She does have 10.
Yeah.
She has also like incredible.
Wow. Okay, maybe we'll bookmark that for the future.
But they're touring.
Yeah.
And if you are ever like, I'm going.
Yeah.
Not only will you go, he will be like, yeah, tell Jared to come sit on the stage. Like, I mean, truly, he is the greatest. I love this guy. He's awesome.
Music.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that you love them. That's awesome.
Yeah. Long Island.
Yeah.
It was like Dave Matthews Band, Guster.
Big Dave fan. Love Dave.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Did you ever meet Dave Matthews?
What's that?
Did you ever meet him?
No. There's a part of me that thinks he would
really
really like my stand-up.
And
now
Dave
time
Matthews?
for the one question for the lightning round. You called it a lightning round, but it's just that question. There's no other question.
It's because I'm going the whole time.
If they say yes. What was he like? I do believe in my soul he would like my stand-up. Because as crazy as that guy is, I love that he owns it. He is crazy on stage.
Yeah.
And he absolutely owns it and is like, this is how I dance, this is how I sing, this is how I feel, this is my band. And I'm like, I think more people would be happy if they just did that. And they were like, yeah, I know, you're going to make fun of me. I know you are. I know I'm dancing like, I know that at my age now, people are like, oh, look at old acoustic dad losing his mind. And I'm like, yeah, but he is. And he doesn't care. And he knows you're laughing. Or he knows you love it. He doesn't care. And I love that. Anyone who musically loves their own music, I'm like, great.
Perfect.
I'm in. Even if I don't like the music, I'm in.
As someone who has just started a podcast, I need a little bit of that in my life.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of,
yes.
this is what it is.
Yeah.
And take it.
Ownership.
Yeah. This is a cringe by accident podcast.
This is purposefully cringe.
No, accidentally.
Oh, no.
I thought it was good. I literally thought I was being cool. And now there's like 6
Do you feel
comedians
that
in
about
Brooklyn
this?
who are passing
Oh
it
my
around,
God, I love
and
this.
I'm getting bodied in the group chats.
About this show?
And about your episode specifically.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't
also,
mind.
wait, can
I don't
tell you,
mind.
Speaking of the show, like in the middle of you talking and me definitely listening to all of it.
Yeah.
I started to wonder if we had played a voicemail. I go, I know we're both wearing headphones. Did we play the voicemail?
We
What
did.
was the
We did.
question?
Let's go into it.
What was it?
I have answers. 20-year class reunion.
Oh my God! Right. Okay. Right. And we got there.
Here's my opinion. If this is real,
Okay.
go to this 20-year class reunion for the next part of your life, which I assume you're now 38 or 39.
Yeah.
I assume.
39. She had a tough sophomore year.
39, real tough sophomore year.
Yeah.
I think start to actively make it a point in your life to realize you will become happier if you start to care less about other people's opinion of what you're going through. And also,
You literally did it.
Balloons come down. Also, keep in mind, other people at this reunion will relate more to you when you say, my life is in shambles and it's really fucking hard right now and I'm genuinely unhappy, depressed, scared. You will find that is a more common reality for people just at this age. But being the prom queen who, still so hot, fucked the quarterback, hot. That is so hot.
Yeah.
But that's not most people's lives. Most people's lives right now are, yeah, I'm not divorced, but fuck, we could do that any minute. Like, that's a lot of relationships when you get into your 40s. It's like, hey, we're in it for the long haul. And I'm not even saying let's quit because I want to go out with someone else. I'm just saying I think we've done what we've done. And, you know, a lot of sympathy and empathy towards the fact that your husband wants another cheerleader and apathy. I don't know. Telepathy. You know, your husband left for an 18-year-old that goes to the University of Texas. First off, he's getting more time in Austin. Barbecue. He clearly just wants to keep being with whoever is the prom queen.
Oh my God, that's so
true. He's in his late 30s. He's
struggling.
Double the age of this person, and he's got his own thing that he has to go through. Go to this reunion and own your life. You aren't in this position because you made massive mistakes. And if you have, you just have to go, fuck, I made mistakes. Guess who else has made mistakes? Every single fucking person at the reunion. Also, Jesus, why do you hang out with the people that, you know, hey, maybe don't hang out with people that are going to turn you in.
Maybe literally stay home.
Hello, Judas. Don't hang out with people that are going to turn you in. That was your fault. He was popular, and you're like, oh, Judas, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
And Judas was like, dude, you're fuck you.
Come on. And like, you know so much
That's
about
how
the
it
Bible.
happened. That's how it happened.
You really know a lot.
I only know that. But Noah's Ark was real. And I just think, you got to own it. And I think when you go to the high school reunion, people are like, Jesus, your life really fucking fell apart. Look at those people and just go, yeah, it did. It did. And I'm now trying to piece it back together. And that's where I'm at. And that is me saying it took me 20 years to decide to showcase honesty and just tell you, this is where I'm at. I've got kids and I love them. I've put on some weight because I'm definitely stressed and I'm definitely depressed. My husband went and did this and things aren't perfect. And those people, if they have a fucking soul, will hug you and go, man, I feel for you. I feel for you. Maybe they can't offer a solution, but they just go, I relate to some degree that things are crazy now and the world is fucking weird. That is what you should work towards in your life.
Damn, I couldn't have said it better myself.
I think that's right.
I was going to say it as good, but Rory kind of hogged the mic.
I really wanted to get a lot of words in.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy that so much of life is like, so much of tasting glory is losing it?
Thank you.
You have to lose it.
Yeah. You know what I just read on a meme yesterday?
What?
Because of my addiction to doom scrolling?
Of course.
Most people just relive the same 6 months over again
I'm gonna cry.
100 times in their life, and then they die. And all I thought was, if you are in the arts, there's less chance that you're going to do that, because art will not let you do that.
Huh.
You have to grow and evolve, because that's the only way. It's the only way to stay alive as an artist. You have to
You're
change.
literally right. You're literally right. Okay, you're right. I said it.
All right. You guys don't know this, but before we started recording, I go, I bet by the end I have you saying I'm literally right.
Yeah. No, that is true. I did want to like be like, yeah, but underneath I still am like reliving like when I was a kid, my voice changed, and then I was a singer and it didn't work anymore after my voice changed.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What age?
I was 16. I was
Yeah.
like a really late bloomer, but when
Yeah.
I was like, thank God, because I get to keep working.
Yeah.
But then in like it hasn't happened again, but in other ways, I'm like waiting for some like shoe to drop.
Yeah.
With my body, that's going
Yeah.
to stop me from doing what I thought I was going to do forever.
Yeah.
Anytime I have writer's block, I'm like, this is it.
This is it.
It's over.
Yeah.
Your brain has changed.
Yeah.
And it's done.
I think it too.
But it is different though, because I'm still holding a mic. I'm just not singing, and now I'm talking.
Yeah.
So I have evolved.
Yeah.
I've gotten worse.
You crush. You're a crusher.
Hey, stop.
You know that.
Oh my God,
You
thank
do know that. You have to know that. You crush. You go out and you have it.
We're recording, right?
You have it. Oh, then never mind.
Oh my God.
But you know, like you go out and the audience is there and they're in
Thank
it. And
you.
it's not, it's quintessential. What I like to tell people, you have great jokes. You do.
Thank you.
But when you go out, you have them, and you have them kind of before you get to the jokes. And I think a lot of people don't understand that, hey, this is spoken word.
Yeah.
We're all going to have jokes.
Yeah.
But if everyone here is like, oh, I feel like this person is here with me and I like them. I like them. I can tell I like them. They're putting out an energy. Then now you're getting laughs on things where you're like, fuck, that's not even... I just said that.
Yeah.
And people are like, there's so much levity in here now because I trust you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Completely.
A lot of people don't naturally have that. There's a confidence that goes with it. But your stuff is so smart. You go out and you crush.
Thank you. Can I say they're my a big fan of your comedy, as is my sister. And
Ew.
there is
Ooh, gross.
yeah, it's incest.
I don't like
Our
when people
enjoyment of your stand-up is incestual. Yeah,
We both like
we're
it
doing
together.
weird shit while we watch your reels. But there's so little that my sister and I really line up on.
Yeah.
And Rory Scovel is one of the few things.
I love that.
And goddamn, do we enjoy?
Oh, thank you.
Truly.
Thank you, Jared's sister. He won't tell me. He never will
She's
tell me.
gonna
your
love
name.
that.
He'll never tell me your name.
It's Alana.
Is that real?
It's real.
You're like,
we'll
she,
bleep it.
She was the phone call. I have her play all the people.
Yeah. No, she hasn't called yet. I'm scared to ask.
Alana. Pick
You
up
heard
the
it.
phone.
You heard it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh my God,
Is there
thank
anything
you.
want to plug?
I have a special on Max.
Yeah, you do.
Watch it.
It's great.
I have a show on Apple TV that's no longer called Physical.
Is it
Watch it.
done?
It's done.
Darn.
Done and gone.
But you did great work.
Thank
In
you.
2 seasons.
We
Big billboards.
I loved it. I loved doing it. I wish we were doing more.
It was so fucking good. It looked exact. I didn't told you this. I read the pilot like
Oh,
during
yeah.
the pandemic.
Yeah.
And I was blown away by it. And then when it came out, I watched it and it looked exactly how I imagined it in my mind.
Yeah.
And it was so satisfying.
It's very satisfying when that happens.
It was so good.
Don't you like read scripts or side stuff that you're going to audition for? You do or you don't, or you don't get it. And then when it does come out like a year or a year and a half later,
Yeah.
you forget that and you're like, why do I know
Why do I know the
this?
lines?
Why do I know this?
It's such a weird feeling.
And then you're like, wait, this is stolen.
Yeah. You start doing like a national treasure in your mind. You're like,
not-
I need to go to DC.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You're just watching Loot on Apple TV.
I'll be right back. Something's happening.
Thanks for listening. Call in 516-900-4619. We love you here at the show. Join the Patreon. Thanks for listening. We love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.